taking a look at Sidecar, which is an application that's launching in late May, and
That's
the idea is that you'll be able to share content with other people while you're on the phone with them using a dedicated application that works across Android and iOS.
That's right. Sidecar lets you make smart calls to other users where you can actually share information inside of the call. Works across Android and iOS, as you said, works on iPod touches as well. And if the user doesn't have Sidecar when you're calling, we'll actually let you make a free phone call to that user, Wi-Fi to a regular phone number.
And that's a way you can also send an invitation too, right? So
that's right. When you make a free phone call, we'll actually send that invite from our service to your friends so they can download the application.
Great.
So this is Sidecar. It looks very much like a regular phone book. These are my Sidecar friends. This is my complete address book here. These are my recent calls on Sidecar. It's a very familiar environment.
Right.
Same thing over here on Android.
And it'll pull in your contacts from your
Exactly. So we use your phone number as your address. So it's a one-step sign-up process. You just confirm your phone number, put your name in, and we'll write in and read your address book, and match you to all your friends who have Sidecar as well.
Okay.
So I have quite a few friends on Sidecar. We'll make a call from this device over to this device. If the application isn't running, we'll send you a push message, so you'll actually get the phone will buzz and you can answer it directly as you unlock the screen. Great networks there at CTI, so we'll see how this works out. We're ringing over here.
Do you have to have the application open to...
You don't. I did it in this case because of the network conditions here and the feed at CTIA. Now we're on a Sidecar call, and there's actually voice running from this phone to this phone, and you can hold them up to your ear.
Okay.
We're looking at we'll leave them down here for the demo.
But you have a few
and it
options
looks exactly like a rotor. And so one person can take the phone away from their ear and say, here we are running Sidecar. Let's see who's around us. And I can swipe this rotor here, just like a rotor on a phone. Over on this side, you get a little message in your ear telling you that Sidecar your friend has asked to send video to you.
Right.
Take it away from your ear. Quickly click the view button. And now we're sending from one phone to the other with Sidecar. Exactly. And we can even see our camera crew, which is very meta.
And like you were saying before, unlike FaceTime, the other person doesn't have to involve themselves in a two-way video conversation.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have to sit there and smile at the video, which lets you do things like focus on grabbing a cool picture and saving it to your gallery like that.
So now you can save it to your gallery even though you're transmitting or
video, right, exactly. And over on this side, even though we're focused on the rear camera, I can also switch over to the front camera with a single click. And now we're on the front camera.
And this person can capture that too.
Exactly. So, and over on Android, we get some nice special effects off the rear camera. We'll switch over to the rear camera, which supports it. So I can switch over to negative, and then we'll be a negative video like that. So a little bit scary.
Freak your friends out. There you go.
Exactly. Nice. We'll go back to normal. And while you're doing this, of course, now you come away from your ear, we'll switch automatically to the speaker on the device when you come away from the ear based on the proximity.
Right.
But in a noisy environment like here at this hotel, it may not be enough unless you have Bluetooth in your ear. And so we also support whisper functionality, so I can quickly come up with a text message and type away here and send the text message over to the other side, and he receives it.
So you can text while you're calling, while you're videoing.
Exactly. A little crazy. So that's see what I see. Now, when I stop, I get confirmation that I want to stop to see what I see, and he gets the message of why the video was stopped.
Okay. So you
We'll close off Whisper.
Share photos too.
Yeah, so we can also share photos. So click there, I'll swipe it. Choose from my library. I was up in Tahoe last weekend taking some photos. So I can go into the gallery here and send one of those photos over to my friend. So rather than having to drop out of the call, go to SMS or to Facebook and find the photo, it's right there for me. Quickly send it across if the networks are willing. And the photos received on this side. If I don't want to view it right now, I can hit later. It tells me that the photos are on the photo button. If I click there, I can view the shared photos, and there's the photo.
That's neat. And then from there, you can save it or...
You can save it, send it up to Facebook, whatever I'd like to do. So that's sharing photos. Often you want to actually tell people where you are and arrange a place to meet. So we have a location app. If I go into location, it shows that we're in New Orleans. You can quickly decide, well, let's meet in the French Quarter maybe, up here. Share that location, confirms I want to send it, and he receives it over here.
And the the performance seems pretty good. I know you're using a MiFi
Yeah.
here.
So this is over 3G.
Oh, okay.
Well, Verizon here, so I guess it's 4G to 4G in this case. But it runs really, really well. We actually are very careful about conserving bandwidth for both voice and for video. So video runs about 100 kilobits per second when we're on a mobile network. And then when both devices are on Wi-Fi, we'll bring it back up to 300 or 400 kilobits per second. We get a really high definition video
So when you
experience.
share your location, what can that other person do with it then? Sort of map to it?
Exactly. So right now you might say, well, let's meet here instead, and he can share that back. And we've kept it very simple because, after all, you probably are moving from here to here.
Right.
So you want to make it very, very easy to use.
So you can send someone on a wild goose chase?
Exactly. But after these locations are all being saved, and they'll be available in your recent call history. So afterwards, you can then jump to that location on a map and get driving directions. So this is a very quick interface for actually getting for actually sharing.
Yeah.
But then you want to use a navigation interface on the phone for actually getting to that location. So that's the location app. We have this little icon here is telling us the quality of the call and that we're on a mobile network. Then we can, that was going into and then back into the rotor interface. And the last thing we have is contacts, so I can quickly go into my contact list and share Aaron's contact, confirm that's the one I want to send.
Oh, so you can share your contacts with other people?
Exactly, and send that over there. And I can put it to my address book.
So the service itself is going to be free, I guess?
Absolutely free, yeah. And also the calling is free when you want to call out to regular phone numbers in the US and Canada. So it's a completely free service.
So in a way, it's almost like a mini social network that you're creating?
In a way, I mean, right now we're very much focused on reimagining the communication experience for your smartphone, using all the capabilities of your smartphone during the call.
Right.
But over time, you're now receiving content and sending content. So this is sort of like creating a social network with your closest friends, with your calling circle.
Great.
And so both this becomes a bit of a social network and also a way to leverage your social networks in a brand new way.
Well, this is our first look at Sidecar, and we look forward to checking it out when it becomes available for download.
Great, thank you very much. Thanks.